basically both my parents are teachers, so and my teachers at school also predicted that I'd kind of end up being a teacher, which is a profession I absolutely admire and totally respect. I did try a little bit of that after leaving Sussex, and then I realised actually I'm going to take this a different direction. So I went into translation, patent translation, which was a really corporate environment, something which I wasn't used to, but I wanted to get a bit of an insight into. And then whilst I was doing that, I started other projects in terms of more events, using my languages to communicate and kind of meet French people, Spanish people, and it was a door into those cultures really, basically breaking down those barriers which normally you'd kind of get a rejection if you speak in English, and then I realised that using my languages, people were a lot more accommodating and flexible with what they were offering in terms of working together for events. And then it led me to working on their sister project as well, which is called Nomad Cinema, which is just basically a cinema which is outdoors all over London. This is Donnie Darko in a cemetery, for example, so they try to make it a bit unique. Anyway, so when I was there, I then met the founder of the cinema, and I approached her and I said, "Oh, Stanley, I think this is fantastic. I'd like to present an idea of a French film night." And she said, "Oh, okay, next week, let's organise a meeting." So I was kind of thinking about how to approach this meeting. I was cycling around and I saw this new French cheese shop in Portobello, and I locked my bike, went in, and then started speaking in English to the manager there. I said, "Hi, I'm working in a local cinema. I was wondering if you know it's a really fantastic space for you to kind of get involved in. It could be a good opportunity to show that you're here in the area." And he said, "Absolutely not. I'm afraid we've just started. We haven't got the budget for this. Thank you for asking." And I just said, because he was French, I went, "Ah, c'est très dommage. Ça aurait été super de travailler ensemble. Like, it would have been great to work together." And he went, "Ah, mais tu parles français?" Like instantly, just. Like, literally that quickly. And that instantly was the moment where, and that quote that Stefania really very cleverly used, the Nelson Mandela quote, was it went, he just kind of completely fell apart and changed. He goes, donne-moi ton numéro, give me your number. So I gave him my number. Anyway, went back to work the next day, this and that. He phones me up and he said, "Forget yesterday's conversation. I'm going to put 4 months worth of my marketing budget. I'm not going to put any advertising in anything. I'm going to use all that marketing money into the cheese, and I'm going to bring it to your venue for the events, free of charge." And he literally, I know you know what cheese is, but this is pretty much how much he brought to the night. When I first arrived at Sussex and I attended my first lecture, I do remember it instantly being all in French, and then the second lecture all in Spanish, and everyone asking questions was in French or in English. Well, I was delighted to see it, and it was also a bit of a reality check of, this is how it's going to be for the next 4 years. And it was a 2-hour seminar completely in Spanish. Questions and discussions between the students was always in that language. It felt very natural, didn't really think twice. And then same with the year abroad. I realised that Sussex did take the year abroad extremely seriously in terms of the fact that the percentage of the year did go to your degree. So you did have to take it seriously. You did have to push yourself. It did require a lot of self-discipline. So you did have to attend every single lecture and every seminar when maybe other university students had the kind of flexibility of just having an attendance which counted towards just their final degree. So the fact that our year abroad exams, oral exams, written exams, all actually counted for the final grade was something extremely useful, and yeah, good. It was good to have that discipline consistently throughout the degree. Donc il y a 7 ans maintenant, non 9 ans maintenant, j'ai fait mon année Erasmus à Grenade, en Andalousie. Et mais c'était une année incroyable, c'était la meilleure année. J'y pense encore. Je suis encore en contact avec beaucoup de mes amis que j'ai fait là-bas. Et ça m'a vraiment donné beaucoup de confiance pour habiter hors Angleterre, parce qu'on arrive avec une valise, on ne sait pas où est-ce qu'on va habiter, et c'est vraiment à nous de trouver les solutions. Et en tant que langue, en 1 mois, j'ai appris l'équivalent de 6 mois à l'école, par exemple, parce que la pression, l'urgence de parler avec les locataires, pour acheter un téléphone en Espagne, de trouver un lien Internet, trouver un appartement, tout ça, ça demande beaucoup de travail. Et au début, c'est un peu dur, mais après, c'est vraiment une expérience incroyable. Et depuis, ça m'a donné vraiment la confiance de voyager. J'ai rencontré plein d'amis à Grenade qui habitent à Madrid ou à Barcelone ou à Bilbao. Et je suis encore en contact avec eux. Donc, en tant que pour voyager, c'était formidable. I co-run a music festival now in France, which involves Use My Languages on a daily basis. And I also host a French radio station in central London on Soho Radio. So that's playing just French and Francophone music from around the world and interviewing French bands that come into London, which is something that absolutely My Languages it was absolutely key. And that kind of passion from radio started at Sussex at the student station that was here, the URF, University Radio Falmer. So my advice would be studying languages, absolutely do it, don't hold back, sin duda, sans doute, you have to go for it. The opportunities that arise having studied languages is every day it's a new opportunity from just the people you meet basically. It really does break down communication barriers, it opens up friendships, it opens up, whether even on the friendship side, business opportunities, hobbies, travelling. It sounds really obvious saying it, but until you get that reality moment of speaking English with someone and then speaking in their language, that's the way the situations can change within seconds. The moment that happens, you realise this is the reason why I'm studying languages, and it's an exciting thing to, you can watch films, you can listen to music, you can understand the lyrics. So in every way of life, it's a positive thing to do.